Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jeter, and I'm back with another review. This time I have Masterpiece MP-25 Cybertron Warrior Tracks. And here's the box he comes in. He is a Chevrolet Corvette Stingray C3. I don't know what that is. I'm not a car guy, but I guess it's what it is on the front of the box. So yeah, you got a picture of Tracks in his alt mode and his alt mode right here and his robot mode right there. Got the Corvette Chevrolet symbols right there. Takara Tomy. Let's see, Cybertron Warrior on the side, product shot, top transformed masterpiece in between 5 tracks. Another product shot on that side. On the bottom, you got nothing but your Japanese warnings. On the back, you have all this delicious pictured goodness. Tracks his alt mode, what's the way he can do that. All the accessories that he comes with right there, comes with a smorgasbord of accessories, and how he looks with the other MP cars. And that's it for the box. And off it goes to the Phantom Zone. And inside your box, you get your tracks right there, transformed. That's how he comes packaged. And he looks very nice. Very nice looking car. I'm not a car guy, so I don't really know everything about the car. It's itself, or myself. So man, it looks nice though. It looks like a nice looking vehicle. Nice colored rims, like some spoke Dayton's. And tail lights. Got the Corvette symbol in the back. You can see some junk through the window in the back. You really see some junk in the window up front, which they had tinted this one like they did the back one. Oh well. But yeah, it looks really nice. Pretty much clean on the bottom. You don't see too much robot junk down there. And a feature that he does have in the vehicle mode that you can't open the hood. A little bit hard to open up. Can't get your fingernail up in it. Open that up. You can see some nice detail going on in there. Just like you would think a Transformer under the hood would look like. More futuristic, less conventional looking engine stuff. And he also comes with, like I said, a smorgasbord of accessories, like this flight stand. It comes in 2 separate pieces. You attach this rod to the base, and it looks real nice. Got the little Autobot symbol right there, nice shiny like plastic right there. The arm is ratcheted at the bottom. Pretty nice ratchet. Up top right here is a friction joint, and up here is a friction joint also. And he just plugs in right there. We go over more of that when we get into the transformation. Also comes with a few more accessories. You get your Ralu figure who appeared in, I can't remember the episode right now, but it was when Tracks was breaking the stolen car rings. So yeah, let's look at Raul. Pretty much the standard face for all their human figures. They have no face at all. Features but no paint. But the paint on the rest of them looks real good. I guess he's molded in this colored plastic right here, and they painted the rest. So he looks real good, I must say. Very, very impressed with all the details and stuff. I wonder why they couldn't put a face on this guy. But he is smaller than even their previous human figures. Let's take a look at him with some of the other figures we don't have. Here's on Dr. Wu's version of Spike. You can see how tall he is compared to Spike. Then we have Dr. Wu's Carly. And she's taller than him. Another static figure. And here is Takara's own Masterpiece Future Spike. You can see how Raul is shorter than Spike. I mean, come on. Let's try and keep these guys more in scale, man. I mean, for real. So they're inconsistent. He looks great and everything, but he's totally inconsistent in scale with even Takara's Hasbro's previous releases. And let's see how he scales in the vehicle mode. you can see, he looks kind of out of scale with this guy. I mean, I think he should be a little bit more taller than that. So, he looks nice, but totally out of scale. So off the side he goes. Other accessories we get are, we get 2 sprues with 2 mirrors on them. I took 2 of the mirrors off of this sprue, and 1 is still on here. And 1 is attached to the vehicle already. So you take the side mirrors off the sprue, and you place them inside the side of the vehicle. Now, the mirrors are extremely hard to fit in. Even this one right here that seems to be in, it took me a good little working to get them in. You gotta really push with your fingernail to get this really in there. But sadly, it does not work for this other side right here. So you put it in, you trying to force it in a little bit with your fingernail to hopefully it stays. You take the side mirror and you try to put it in this slot right there. You try to use your fingernail to get it to stay in. But no matter how hard you push on there, it does not stay in all the way. It seems to be in right now, but it slides right out. This one seems to stay in more secure for whatever reason. I can pull it out easily though, but it stays in more secure on its own than the other side does. And I tried the two different ones for this side, and both of them will not stay in. What I probably need to do is get some floor polish, thicken this up a little bit, and try to put it in again. If not, super glue, a small dab is probably my best option. But then again, even when you got it all the way in here, you still got a little bit of lip right there. On both sides, even on this one, there's still a little bit of lip right there that kind of sticks out. It could bother some people, but we'll just leave this out for right now because it might get lost. So yeah, it comes with 4 total mirrors. Comes with a little blaster, radio figure, and looks very nice. Nicely detailed. Nice paint on him. Kind of makes you wish the car would make a blaster already. So hopefully maybe next year we get some announcements for blaster. Or the one from Fans Toys people waiting so eagerly to see updated. It also comes with this game card. His MP collector's card. Nice artwork. Got his tech specs in the back in Japanese. Product shot. Comes with this plug-in blaster for his flight mode. Yes, a flight mode. Stay tuned for more about that. And here finally he comes with his instructions. The instruction sheet is pretty nice. The instructions themselves are a little bit difficult to read at certain points. So you gotta pretty much like figure it out. But yeah, you see his product shots and stuff. You got his tech specs right here in English if you wanna know what he does. And you got the same obligatory movie or cartoon scenes that translate to the toy as we do with mostly every single Masterpiece figure. Yeah. And that is it for the accessories. He also comes with a gun. His gun is sitting right there. I'll show you during the transformation on how to take that out when we get to that point. So, like I said, the figure looks nice, very good. See the wings for his robot mode and his flight mode right there. Wheels do spin very well. They are plastic wheels, nothing rubber here. So let's go ahead and get the transformation. Oh, one more thing, let's do some size comparison before we get to the transformation. We got him right there. We're gonna throw in some wheel jack right there. See how it look with that, and you got the side swipe red alert mode right there. So you see how they all look together. And at first I thought this guy might have been a little bit too small in scale with the other cars. I'm not a car guy, so I'm not totally sure how big this Corvette is supposed to be compared to these other cars. You know, I know a Lambo sits pretty low to the ground and stuff like that. Um, I have no idea about this guy, but I don't know. It just don't seem like you think he should be a little bit. I don't know. It's like he's not in scale really. I don't know. Might be me. Like I said, I'm not a car guy. So any of you guys who are car guys out there, just post in the comments below what y'all think. Whatnot. And we also got classics. Reveal the Shield tracks. Y'all can see how they look towards each other. Different flames right there. Get the accurate flames. The blues are different. It's a more of a purplish blue. So yeah, different vehicle mode altogether because they couldn't get the rights. It would be too expensive for the rights to do a proper figure. So all right, let's go ahead and start this transformation. So what you're gonna do? Take them to the bottom. Flip these up. You're gonna rotate it around like so. Just leave it like that for right now. Again, the other side, lift it up, not all the way, just to make sure you got enough clearance to clear this right here. Rotate that around, clear. Next, what we're going to do is separate this back half, and we're going to pull and untab it and bring it up and around like so. Leave it like that. Rotate to the back, and we're going to untab the arms. We're going to rotate them outward. And we're going to extend these two pins right here. So. Straighten the arms out. Rotate this back around. Rotate down this hinge right here. Is that a stress mark right there? I got some stress marks right there. I can't tell if a stress mark or just like marbleization of the paint or the plastic. I don't know. So something to be careful about. Okay, rotate the arm around like so. You can take this tab right here. You're going to tab it into this hole right there. So arm, tap into a hole. Rotate down on hinge. Rotate on hinge. So you're going to bring this hinge. So try the other side, show y'all. You're going to bend down on this hinge right here. And you're going to bend up on this hinge right here. Like so. Rotate the arm so that the orange and yellow are showing. Take this tab, hole, bam. Next, what we're going to do is backpack. Going to flip out these little white missiles, lasers, whatever they want to be called. Flip that out. This one out too, bam. And we're going to rotate wings down like so. Make sure you grab it from right down here because these hinges are very tight. You might end up breaking your wings. Bam, bam. Next, want to go ahead and tab the back end back into the front. But first, before we do that, make sure you push on these white pieces that are up in here. There's two of them on each side. Push them out a little bit. You got these right here. Flip these up. Gonna be tail fins. Now, we're going to try to tab all this back together if we can. And we should. It should just fit on around. Make sure these fins stay up. Tab in right there. Adjust the wings so they are looking correct. Get your little missiles right here. Bring them down. Then you're going to take your little gun accessory from right here. It came in package. and you're going to, it has two little tabs right there and right there. And you're going to angle it up, put it in that angle upward first, like so. And you're going to come down, like get it in there. There we go. Bring it down like so. And there you have your tracks in his flight mode. And it looks very accurate to the animation from the cartoon. And in Tracks, he had 2 episodes with Raul, the one that the stolen cars, like I said, and the one with the nightclub. So he did the flying car thing in both episodes. So you get your flight stand right there, and you have a port right here. So you're going to plug the car into the port. And there you have your flying car on the stand. And it looks cool. It looks very cool. Arm to the teeth and stuff like that. It's very nice that they included that flight stand so that you have an option of displaying him like that. Very, very cool. All right, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and get into robot mode. First, we're going to do is take this accessory off. That down, you're going to flip these fins back down. Go ahead and undo the backpack again. Put that out for right now. Untab the arms. Rotate back on the hinge. And straighten them out. Next, what we want to do is go ahead and lift the roof up like so. And you can see where his gun sits at right there. You see his gun, it just tabs into a slot right here, or you can type it into a slot right there, either or. And also, Blaster does store in here in vehicle mode. He has a little tab right here that you can tab them in right there. Right. So I thought I could. Here we go. Let me see. There it goes. Tabs in. You put the windshield up like that, and you got it tabbed in. The bad thing is that the gun and blaster cannot fit inside at the same time, which is kind of a letdown. So it's either one or the other. And for what I can see, there's no storage on the bottom of the flight stand or anything like that for either one of the accessories when they're not being stored inside the car. So just pop him out for right now. So you just lift this up like so. You can flip the head out right here, and you're going to take this backpack for right now. You're going to rotate it around just for right now to get everything out the way, and you're going to rotate his shoulders upward. Let me move these wings upward out the way also. Rotate that upward. Go ahead and flip this out right now. Push on that. It's all about shield. Get his shoulders up until they stop. And his chest, he has 2 tabs, one right here and one right there. They're supposed to tab in right there and right here, which is a little bit of a pain because they don't really tab in securely. I mean, they tab in, but they don't stay. They will pop out if you do some movement. But we will look at that a little bit later on. So, got the upper portion done. For next, we're going to do the backpack. Go ahead and get this out the way. So you're going to push in on the bumper right here. And that's going to flip. You're going to move these up so you can get a grab of that. Flip this up so you can see the taillights are back this way again, like so. Go ahead and flip these down. these hinges, then flip them up again on another hinge. Oh no, you leave them down. Leave them down, don't flip them up. But you rotate them down like that. Rotate them down like so. Backpack almost done. But next we're going to do is open up these doors right here. Bam, bam. You're going to push this panel, rotate it open like so. And you're going to rotate it around underneath the backpack. And you got a tab right here, which is going to go into the slot right there. So tab that in. Setting the other side. Open. Rotate. Tab. Next, we're going to rotate the waist. Rotate that around. Take the backpack, and you're going to have to apply some pressure to pry the backpack open some, because you're going to take this tab right here. It's going to slide into right here on his side. Oops. So that side, and you don't push them together. They tab in. Backpack is done for the most part. Next, like I said, rotate the waist around, split the legs. Since this side already came out, lift the hood on that side, rotate it down on this double hinge, so like that. Next, what we're going to do is take the side right here where the wheel is at. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to rotate this downward at the same time, moving this foot out the way. You're going to rotate the foot so that this little gray tab right there tabs into this hole right there. So rotate that around, tab into that hole, straighten the foot out, rotate it downwards, and leave it hanging like so for right now. Next, what we're going to do is take this panel right here, straighten that leg out the way, rotate it inward like that, rotate it down like so. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this bumper right here, and we're going to rotate it inward. So this is the part on the instructions that are not very clear. So we're going to rotate. You see that, push it, it's going to take a, there you go. See, this portion right here is going to rotate around like that. Next, you bring this in, you're going to line it up, and you're going to push it in to lock this leg into place, his foot, like so. And on here, there's a tab right there that you're going to rotate it around. You're going to find, and it should lock into place like so. Same thing other side. So hood, rotate down, grab the wheel, extend it out, and sometimes it might be hard to do. So there it goes. Rotate it down, at the same time rotating this up. Bam. Rotate the foot downwards. Undo this panel. Rotate it out. Take the bumper. You're going to rotate it inward into the inner leg. Like so. Rotate the panel around. It should snag on this tab. Push this in. So straighten the legs out. So take his hands, flip this panel down, rotate it around like so. Then you're going to take this tab and you're going to pull it to the outside of his arm. But at the same time, his fist's going to come out. And this panel is going to go into this slot right here, which is some pretty neat engineering. So but I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. Same thing other side. Rotate that round. Go to the outside, the arm. Bam. And chest came untabbed again. So push that in, like so. Adjust his wings. Feet adjusted. Legs. And there you have Trax in his robot mode, ladies and gentlemen. He looks quite nice, I must say. Nice looking robot. Does have some issues, I will say, but overall he looks very nice. And you can pretty much tell that he is done by a different designer from all the previous Masterpiece figures who have been out. You can take his gun in the same tapping mechanism as in all other Masterpiece figures. Works here. So you put it in, rotate it, that same tabbing, tab it in his hand. Go ahead and close the fist up, and he's holding it. And you can like store his little vehicle blaster, buckshot, whatever, on his butt. A little tab right there. And you can also tab his little blaster guy into his butt, upside down his butt, I think. Yeah. Nope. I thought you could. Let me see. Maybe this way. There you go. And just like before, you can only tap in one or the other. So you can tap blaster to his butt, because they were butt buddies in the cartoon. So yeah, looks very nice. You can see the detail on him. Nice paint apps. Nice sculpt. Back at his hood. They got blaster on his butt. Got that hollow backpack. More on that a little bit later. Shield. Got the Autobot symbol that rotates around. Got the head sculpt. Looks okay. Looks like Trax to me though, but some folks complain about it. So yeah, it looks good. Let's get into some articulation of this guy. His head does look left and right. It is on a ball joint. It's not. It's on a ball joint, ball peg. I much prefer it be on the regular Masterpiece neck joints that they've been doing before. Not really found on Masterpiece having the ball peg for their heads. So yeah, it looks okay. One bad thing about it is that his head does fall back. You can lift it up a little bit past the detent, but if you look from the side, it looks kind of weird from the side now. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but keep it down. Blaster just fell off, and it seems to look a little bit better like that. Not much of a difference in movement, but it just looks. For some reason, I can just tell. So yeah, left and right for the head, up and down. Arms, they go up, but the shoulder, the wings get into the way. You can move the backpack back some, but you shouldn't have to do that, I feel. I think it's just bad engineering on their part. So yeah, you can move it up and down. Shoulders wings do get in the way. Go out at the shoulder like so. Rotate at the lower bicep. Bends at the elbow on the ratchet. Rotates at the wrist. Rotates at the waist. Rotation. Skirt, just move up. It gives them articulation at the leg that goes forward like so. Rotates at the upper thigh. Goes out for a side kick. Goes back about that far. Bends at the knee on a ratchet. Not quite 90 degrees, but it is close enough. foot is on a hinge system. Rock side to side, go forward and back. And also his wings do articulate. They can adjust them to get out the way if you must, into whatever position you feel that you need to do. And this backpack, it is it's not the greatest, and the mirror just fell off, so I might have to glue those in. So yeah, the backpack is not the greatest. You got all this open space right here. I know that Sideswipe mode had a backpack also, but it was filled in. But this is just really empty and hollow. Well, I do not like that. I mean, I'm not real picky about hollow bits and stuff like that, but for a masterpiece, I expect a little bit better than this. That's why I suspect the guy who made the Rodimus Prime is the same guy who designed this, because he sucked at backpacks, and this is a sucky backpack. But like I said, he has a good silhouette and everything. You got all this empty space up here on his hood, but you can remedy that by doing this. If you want, bring this down so you can fill in that extra space right there. Leave these little missiles, lasers upward right there. Bring his head up, so you can fill that up a little bit. Looks a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, he looks very skinny. He feels very light compared to other Masterpiece figures also. So let's go ahead and get some size comparison. All right, let's do some size comparisons. Here we got Wheeljack. You got MP-10 Optimus Prime. And let's go ahead and just throw in all of his season 2 cast of characters. Warpath. Let's go ahead and put Perceptor right there. And there you got the season 2 Transformers right there, all looking good. Real good, I must say. Oh yeah, he's just a little bit taller, just a hair taller than the Autobot cars. And let's put in Raoul and see how, look at the size difference of Raoul right there. That is ridiculous. But then again, all the other Hasbro guys figures were pretty small, as we see with the Future Spike. See how he looks. Then we got the Dr. Wu Carly from the future. And we got season 1 and 2 Spike right there from Dr. Wu also. Okay, y'all. In closing, I want to say that this figure is a good figure. Will I pay full price for him? Full price American retail? No, I would not pay full price American retail for him. But he is a good figure. He is a step down from what we were used to in the Masterpiece line. He does have a good silhouette. I do give him that. You can tell his tracks. He does fit the MP aesthetic, but he does has a few issues that a lot of the other figures did not have, and I don't know. I mean, for a Masterpiece figure, these things should not be here at all. You know, from what we are used to, it is obvious that this is a different designer. And with that said, and judging from the pictures of the upcoming Masterpieces, like the Ironhide Ratchet, the Shockwave, and Hot Rod, it don't look like things are getting any better. Things seem like they're going downhill from right now. You know, going downhill so much that third party are not afraid to challenge Takara with a same of the release of a same figure. Just look at Hot Rod, and Fans Toys is delivering a Hot Rod too, which looks much better than the official Takara release. Even though Fans Toys one is in a CAD drawing stage right now, from what that drawing looks, it looks like it's going to be a better Hot Rod than what Takara is offering. And as soon as they put up the pre-order for that, I'm putting my pre-order right in for that. Dropping my Takara pre-order and going for that one. It's a sad day. I mean, I know people got to rotate in and out of positions and jobs and stuff. That goes for us in the IT field where I work in and stuff. So, but man, this is not looking good. But to the credit of what is to come, this one looks like the best one of what's to come. But after him, it's like it's going all downhill, you know. Shockwave got them skinny toy legs, you know. You might want the skinny legs from the toy. Yeah, come on, man. But yeah, I mean, I do recommend getting him. I will wait until going to a convention to find him at a discounted price. I would not pay, what, $80 he going for U.S. retail. I got mine for like 50 overseas at the one of the overseas companies. I think HLJ I got mine from when it first got for pre-order. So yeah. So shop around figure, people. He is a good looking figure. He does fit in with your Masterpiece, but some of the design elements do not work. So, all right, y'all. This been me, Jeter. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. See y'all next time. Peace.